Gamers? Are you gaming? I even made a post. I made a message in chat and pinned it, saying I'd be late. If you're illiterate, that's not my fault. Hey, Myth, thank you for the 600 bits. I'm a real Fate fan. Not only do I not read, I also don't take reasonable excuses. Oh, no. On behalf of the mute? Oh, okay. I'll go mute. Okay, unmuted. Hacks, how was the experience for the past 20 seconds? Or 10 seconds? Was it better? Did we improve it? Exquisite, how dare you? How dare you do this to me? I was talking. Fine, I'll ping the Discord role. The thing I never do because I suck. What do you mean, why is my game weird? Is something off? Yeah, what about it? What's weird? Why so much dead space? That's the thing, it's not zoomed out. You have to remember, the game screen you're seeing is 3440 by 1440. It is a monitor. It is on monitor size. To me, this text is normal monitor text size. It's not, by the way, as I said, I caught up some of the tower. I cleared the initial floors here. You finished the tower with nothing but spite to keep you going. Hold on, give me a second. You never did another tower? Oh, you didn't like it? You're out boring. Let's do towers. Look, it wasn't that bad to do. I did the 30 floors today while I was at work doing stuff. Hold on. I'm gonna do something. I need to hide my screen for a second. You guys can't see this. It's my hidden technique. By that I mean I don't want to risk anything showing when I'm changing a setting. There we go. All right, setting changed. Let's go. All right, back we go. Swap. Just gonna take Morgan. That's fine. I have not pulled for Raven. I do not have the money to pull for Raven right now. I do not have cash. I do not have it in a boat. I do not have it with a goat. I do not have it, no cash, Sam I am. Anyway, I don't know why I went on green eggs and ham. Anyway, screw you, Petrify. Caligula, no! Wait, why do you get to MP back to back? Oh, game is muted. There we go. I've unmuted it. Yeah, how about that? Morgan lives! Really? They went on cooldown? It really put me in a you get to do nothing fight, and then it puts them on cooldown. Who's Raven? She's a Nikkei character. Well, she's a character in Nikkei. From Stellaway. Raven's a odd choice, I gotta admit. As Raven is in fact an antagonist. Who, spoiler alert, is evil. I will say she is the skill check boss of the game, though. Raven is the boss where if you're reliant on the cheap attack move, she absolutely punishes you. Hey, Sebastian, thank you again for the 5 more gifted. Welcome. How are you doing today? A lot of people are into the evil women. How horrifying. That reminds me. Someone just... Okay. No way. I'm not going to launch into it because it'll make bad associations. I was going to mention something, but I'll hold off till later because you guys will just make jokes about me for it. Well, Crow is unlikable. Is this hit-based? Yes. But anyway, unrelated. Let's launch into another topic that I'm sure will not make people angry. Did anyone watch the Donkey Kong stream or Donkey Kong video Nintendo put out today? So I think it looks I think the game looks good. But here's the take that's gonna annoy or make people think I'm either crazy or make people upset. So Miyamoto's not seemingly involved with this game. And I think that makes it better because Miyamoto's a hack who has ruined every Mario game since the original Mario Galaxy. Miyamoto's a hack who hates the idea of story and plot and character development. He ruins games. He made good games in the past, and all he does now is ruin everything he touches. I need a better hand on turn one. I think that the removal of plot from Mario games and characters was a huge detriment. Look, but Mario Galaxy had a plot, and it offended him. And look, other games he touched got worse. The point is I stopped liking games after Mario Galaxy. And Miyamoto was involved in all of them, so I think Miyamoto's a hack. She can just remove buffs? My guts. But I still get the lead bonus? Alright. Anyway, that's my opinion that I think will make people mad. Because I'm glad Miyamoto's not involved in the new Donkey Kong game. Because I think Miyamoto would be an active detriment to the game having characterization and plot. I'm gonna lose this turn. Because she's gonna remove my guts. It doesn't matter what character Mario has. It matters is that every Mario game, like, had less and less plot and less actual, like, anything going on other than bing bing wahoo, jump the stage. Because Mario is boring. Let me be frank. Mario Wonder was a boring game. It was a slog. It was funny, trippy effects for like the first hour, and then it was boring. Look, you had games like Luigi's Mansion, which not heavy on plot, but still had a story, right? I don't want a deep story. I just want something there that's interesting. I don't need a deep story. I just want something interesting. And I told you it was an opinion that would make people angry. Because I think Odyssey bored me. Wonder was boring. I just don't like them. I think they're I don't care for them. Oh my gosh, she's gonna do Grimalkin. This stupid. Stop casting Grimalkin. Oh my gosh, my guts is gonna get procced. Balvin has Ignore Invincible. This stupid curse are gonna proc my guts, and then Balvin has Ignore Invincible. Unless the curse kills Balvin. How much is that curse gonna tick for? Wait, the curse doesn't tick until after. This, I hate, this is so upsetting. English VA in Nikkei are bad, yes. Spoiler alert, English VA are bad. Oh gosh. Blue Archive's coming to Steam in 4 days. Can't wait to see my friends list. Okay, Arknights, it's fun to like pick like the foreign VAs. Like when they have like the Italian VAs for the characters from not Italy. I don't think all English VAs are bad, no. I think American VAs are bad. All American voice actors are bad. Just saying. Stupid stun. Oh my gosh. How are you not killing anyone? I need weaker characters on turn 1. I need to get Morgan alone faster. You are too strong. Where's my level 1s? Do I have any level 1 5-stars I can throw at this? No. Arkanites making quality updates because Enfield fans might try Arkanites. Oh, they're afraid. They're like, uh-oh. They might see the truth of the game. I think it's good that FGO doesn't do English VA. Imagine. Could you imagine having to have English VA drama in FGO? Oh, that just killed that. I can target. Lucky. Imagine us getting the same drama that Genshin has. Tuck, are you saying Enfield is bad? Oh, we got one down. I didn't use my buffs, did I? There's 400 and some odd units in FGO. Think about that. I mean, how many unique characters are in the FGO if you take out duplicates? Artoria voices at least 30 of these characters. That we can admit. There, no Grimalkin. Oh, but you get invincible now? You start. I hate you. This is worse. This is so. Oh my gosh. My life sucks. Maybe the extra will break the bar. I deserve this. No, I don't. Okay, I broke. Of course, Genshin has the 0.6 SSR rate and 90 pity. So does every 3D gacha game. They all suck. It's terrible. It's bad and they should feel bad. There, I won. I didn't change what the character I was using. I just played better. Remember, don't let anyone tell you you can't pick and win with a character. Just play better. And if you fail, remember, it's your fault. You let them down. You suck at the game. It's not the character's fault. You're bad. What game? Oh, I was using Morgan for that, and someone said build an actual team. And I'm like, I refuse. Did my chat not connect to YouTube, or has YouTube just been quiet today? YouTube has, in fact, just been quiet today. Understandable. Oh gosh. Imagine having to pay. It's Friday morning, so it's a little more than, it's like 24 plus 5 plus 2. It's 31 hours. Wait, is it 8 a.m. Eastern on Friday? Hold on. Oh gosh. Hold on, wait a second. What is that stream? Why is it at 5 a.m. my time? You're right. It's not gonna be till like 6 a.m. my time. That's like, oh gosh, that's way later than normal. This is the team I used to clear the last floor. And none of them are fully leveled, and only like it was a team, all right. What do you mean? Hold on. What do you mean I can't read clocks? I thought it was going to start at 1800 JST, and I have to translate into my time and figure out the time difference. No, E-Man's, the stream starts at 8 a.m. EST, which means it's not going to sorry, 8 a.m. EST. But that means it's not going to start until 9 p.m. 9 a.m. EST, because the stream's going to be an hour. Anyway, guess who works this Saturday? That's right, it's me. But guess who that means I have Friday off? That's right, it's me. Guess who might start streaming at like 7 a.m. my time? Me. But what if I want to grind? What if I want to grind so much? I'm gonna MLB one of those C's. Yes, there's still more floors after. There's 100 floors after you do the 50 floor tower. What did you think? There's 200 floors total. You will climb forever. Oh, I did do something. If you may notice, I have less quartz than I did at the end of last stream because I did singles on the Miss Crane rate up. But it worked out because I have, you'll notice I have some Balbons here. I got quite lucky. Anyway, I have enough coins to 120 or now. So someone has to grind experience sometime soon. Her pens will have to wait until later. Yes, Balbon is my Grand Archer on NA. And my Grand Saber on A is Barghest. My Grand Rider on NA is Habatrot. My Grand Berserker on A is going to be... who do I know? But it's MHX. For sure. I might grail Melusine again. You never know. You never know with me. I might just grail Melusine some more. Why not OG Rush? I don't know. I don't know if Summer Melt's gonna be great at farming the Grand. I will say Jason still has a real fun NP animation. What brain rot? Wait, but Moldy, I still use Melusine and I still use Melt. The AI shark, I don't. I don't know what you're referring to. I'm going to be honest. It's totally legal. There's totally legal that. Look, it's really more of a oh, thank heavens we get to kill Cuckoo. It's more of an issue that Totally Legal is just so good. That she's worth using for a lot of things. Hello, Yom. Look, it's not just me. See, I've sometimes felt that, so I asked, and it's not just me, because if you notice, Plushie also talks about her a lot. Like, if you watch his Typhon video, he mentions Totally Legal like 5 times. I mean, he mentioned Naknaria like 20 times, but still. Look, hold on. if you have a really good AoE buster, saying you don't need her is wrong, because not every AoE buster gives the team 50% plus charge. Of course you use guts, you piece of garbage. Oops. I'm restarting that turn. Okay, so Arc gives 30. Castergeel gives 20. Tonalico gives 70. To everyone. But yeah, no. See, the thing is, I feel like sometimes I do glaze Tonalico a little bit too much. But then I see other people. And they also glaze Tonalico, and they don't have her at 120. So therefore, I can only assume that I'm in the right. I'm factually and morally correct. Finally. It's you two. You useless piece of garbage. Why is it a single target fight? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing this with Naomi. Get me out of here. For heaven's sakes, I used Urail just as fodder. Alright. Look, it's your turn. I don't think that's going to be the way this year. Oh, that's not a tactics. A year of slop. What does your life come to? Poor choices and bad time management, Orga. But thank you for the 12 months. Not a single one of them hit 100% charge. I hope it gets better, Orga. Capcom will ignore your favorite games and instead will push out badly optimized versions of games on PC for somehow tremendous success. Wow, it's two people that couldn't be more different. It's the French? Uh-oh. Get him. I would say nothing good has ever come from the French, but one good thing came from the French recently. Easy. I gotta ask, why is... I know this says it's from Ashura's Wrath, but isn't this just actual classical music, though? Like, how can you... Like... But, like... What's... Wow, Curb, thank you for posting a bad Photoshop. I'm like, what do you want me to say to that? What do you want from me for that? Like... There's one classic song, like, that I cannot remember, that that I was in like 3rd grade, and during, like, there was a 30 minutes of reading we would do, and she would play the same classical song, and I cannot remember. And I know I've come across it in the past, but I've never grabbed the name of it, and I know it's probably something super common and popular. It's not Ode to Joy. It's not Ode to Joy. I would know because I when I was younger, until I was like 2. I don't know. You know, what if I just Google like best classical music and like click through it just to see if maybe it shows up there. There's a video called 100 Most Famous Classical Pieces. Here's the thing called 100 most famous classical pieces. Let me see if it's here. It's not this. It's not this. It's not this. That's not it. For sure not it. Nope. That's one that's used way too much. That's not it either. That's Ludwig von Beethoven. You ever see like classical music and it has like a picture of like a guy and you're like, wait, that's just a photo of a dude. Sorry, we're making the classical music detour. The light cavalry song is too well known. Yeah, this is one that was used a lot. By the way, this is a video. For the record, so people know what I'm doing. I am looking at this video called 100 Most Famous Classical Pieces. Johann Sebastian Bach. React Andy. What's up, guys? Today we're reacting to classical music. Never heard this track before. It's new to me. DSC Ray? I've heard DSC Ray. It might have been due to a visual novel. Oh, everyone knows this one. We'll just have this going while I try to find the song from my childhood. Don't mind me. This was the one that was used in that one Atlas game. Tchaikovsky. The volume on these is wildly different. It's not this one. What if your song was the 101st most popular? You know what? Then I'm in trouble. Then I'm really in trouble. I know I'm gonna see it and everyone's gonna go, that one's so obvious, you should have known that one right away. But I've already seen and talked about the new direct. Not on Bald Mountain. A good thing I'm not bald. Giuseppe Verdi! Giuseppe! Da 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 da. This one's actually called Schizo, not Scherzo. Wait! Is this it? Hold on. I think that's it. That might not be it. My memory is failing. No, that's not it. Okay, never mind. False alarm. Nutcracker Chinese dance. That sounds kind of racist. Morning mood. Ah, yes, the typical I'm snooty and classy. The other I'm snooty and classy song. This is just Claire de Lune. Claude de... Hold on. Claude Debussy. Sorry. This was the song that played during that part of that one Disney movie that terrified me as a child. You know, what was that one Disney movie? The Fantasia. Terrified me as a child because Satan shows up. This I've heard so many places. How we doing tonight? We're trying to find a classical song from my childhood. It's not going too well. Whatever, I don't know. No, I don't remember. It was played by a teacher when I was reading as a child. Every reading session. It definitely wasn't the funeral march. That would have been a weird class. Definitely wasn't this. That would have been a little bit dramatic. Can I link the video? Yeah, sure. Okay, Rise of the Valkyrie. Ride of the Valkyries. I know this one. Okay. I think it's this one. I think it's this one. And how am I supposed to remember this name? Orchestral Suite number 3, Aaron G? Explain to me how I'm supposed to remember this name. Yes, it was this song. This part here is what I remember. It would play every time. The teacher would play this song every day when we had reading time. Because she had a cassette player. And so there wasn't streaming audio. So you just had whatever music you had. And she had this tape of classical music. And this was the first song on the tape. I hope we've all enjoyed me trying to hunt down a song from when I was in 3rd grade that I listened to in a classroom while reading children's books. Finish that video. You want to see the rest of the... Hold on, this is a... I guess this would be classical music. Raps... The Nutcracker again. Fidel, it's your theme! Fidel, it's your theme! The Tale of Tsar Sultan. Hold on, the Flight of the Bumblebee's name is way longer than I thought. Okay. The 1812 Overture. It is kind of crazy. Like, this music is all these songs are actually like they're great to listen to, a lot of them. I mean, and I understand it's classical music. I mean, it got its way for a reason, but like, it's almost impressive how they're still so nice to listen to nowadays. This is also the theme for Idiots Now. Funk. No, can't do that. It's yeah, this is the Smob theme. Okay, the bridal chorus. On the Beautiful Blue... I would not know that's what this is called. (2001: A Space Odyssey). In the Hall of the Mountain King. He looks like Einstein. A Midsummer's Night Dream, Oberon. Oh, this is a single target. Not by Bach. For Elise, the other song, everyone who gets a piano chucked at him learns to play. There's no Chopin? You're right. There hasn't been any of it, has there? Does he have any damage buffs? Ah, yes. Oh, it says sorry for the lack of Chopin. You're right. Okay, this one's really loud. Thanks, Mozart. Dracula? Of course. Honorable mentions. All right, what's your honorable mentions? DSERA. Okay. Wait, there was 2 DSERA? He buff blocks himself. I'm stupid. Oh, this one's also another. Hold on. The gymno. How do you say this? Hi, plushie. Jim not Petey. Anyway, so there was my hunt for classical music. Thank you very much for coming. We found it. It was an arduous task. Now back to this slop that you guys listen to. Oh, Eternal Sonata. I loved that game. You want the funk? The only thing I know about funk is... Hold on. There's only one thing I know about funk, and it's a YouTube video. I'm gonna play the YouTube video here. I'm gonna play the YouTube video. There's only one thing I know about funk, and it is in fact this YouTube video.
What are they doing over there? I don't know. They just keep saying random words, then this noise goes off like... Oh, I've heard of this before. It's called fonk. Fonk? That's a real word? Fonk? Yeah, apparently it's music from like 80 years ago in 2023 that people used in short form videos. They called that music. I mean, yeah, it goes insanely hard. That's not music, that's noise. Well,
that's not music, that's noise, that's correct.
Creators wanted people to not just hear their words, but feel their words. Feel their words. I think I get it, so just say some random nonsense.
This is the only thing I know about funk.
I don't believe in human rights.
I don't believe in human rights.
Those are some of the dumbest words I've ever said, but with that music afterward, you feel it. It just makes...
Doug, is this what the youth are into today?
The stupidest thought on your mind. Communism was actually kind of tight. How does that work? How do I automatically agree with you when that music plays? I thought you said it was noise, not music. This isn't just music, this is art. Now play it again. What are they doing over there?
Anyway, that's the only thing I know about funk. It is brain rotting. Dude, you go back and you play this song to Beethoven, he's punching you in the face. He's punching your teeth out. You're losing your teeth. He didn't go deaf for this. Not like he went deaf for the benefit of mankind, but still. You think that Beethoven would like this song? Beethoven would like funk. You could feel it at least. No, he wouldn't be deaf still. I'm shocked we don't have Beethoven, to be honest. I don't know why. We have like Mozart and Salieri, but not him. Artists are probably a little bit harder to do. Well, because to make up like skill sets and attacks, they're basically just casters, right? On that note, I wouldn't be opposed to Dumas in as summonable. I think his design, I like his design. And from what I've seen, he seems like a cool dude who wouldn't do anything weird. Not a musician, but he's still an artist, right? Yes, Tog, we know. He wrote one story. The one you'll never shut up about. Dog's like, if I keep talking about Monte Cristo, everyone will like him. Wait, this is terrible, actually. Hold on. Let's just do this instead. Tamamo Cat. Some filler. Wait, no, there's foreigners there, so yeah, I want that. You said Monte Costco? No, you didn't. You did say Monte Costco. Shut up. Monte Costco? Just the concept of Costco as a servant.
Good morning.
What's new? Not much. I had to stay late at work today for training. Well, to assist with it. I found out I have to wake up early next week on Monday and Wednesday to do more training or to train people. I did have a meeting today that was an hour earlier than normal. So, like, it was an hour, like, before I was gonna start today. And I just missed it because I didn't realize it. You get in and you're like, huh. There was like 10 messages from people going, hey, you're not here. And I'm like, guess I wasn't. My bad. Whoopsie. You ever just forget to do your job? Does he have any buffs? No, he doesn't. Can males serve? All right, y'all, that's a weird question. The answer is probably. I mean, if you want to get down to it, I mean, a lot of stuff happens in Fate. A lot of weird stuff happens in Fate. Ah, well, that's a... Oh my gosh, your MP game sucks. I considered grailing this character when I was new, by the way. I wanted to grail Serenity, but... You know... She does suck. Now she's dead. Oh my gosh. Just don't charge your NP or something. Or don't kill me here. Which is possible. Holy cow. Curb's gotten to his pregnancy arc where he wants to impregnate servants or something. His gooning arc, to be honest. I mean, it's not like it okay, it didn't just start, it's still going. Also, Plushie pressed the engine button, I completely missed it. I don't even know if he's here. I'm just gonna give him his points back. But instead I'm gonna do this. Plushie, I give you the best.
You're such an idiot, it's just hard to even imagine. If you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. If you give a man a rat, you satisfy his rat desire. If a rat plays Monopoly with another rat, and rats do that, by the way, like lobsters, the little rat will always lose. That just shows you whose side God is really on.
Always lose.
The losing rat will yell at the big rat, because he's the big rat, which inevitably results in mass genocide, which is what a rabbit would do.
Hey, Mystic, what's up? How's it going? Don't read the chat, Mystic, if you just got here. They're being weird. How's it going? Yeah, Talk, do you feel ashamed for talking about servant pregnancy right now? Oh, I just go for 3 units at once, but sometimes I use 2K scopes or 1K scope. I don't even know what efficiency I'm going for. I'm going for just button clicking efficiency. Not even button. I'm just going for I press button, I run stage. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. But that reminds me, we are about an hour in. Let's do the JP dailies and see what we get. Oh, so we're talking about Tsukihime pregnancy. Okay. That makes it better. By the way, I did get an SSR yesterday. I didn't post about it. And in fact, I've already merged them. But I did get another SSR yesterday. Or was it the day before? Yeah, no, okay, it was 2 days ago. I got a copy of Sen no Rikyu. How's that for... How's that for SSR? The JP event starts this Friday at around 6 a.m. Pacific time. Well, that's when Grand Berserker starts. It should have been me, not you. Oh. I panic clicked. It's just Emiya. This piece of garbage. Actually, no general pool SSR Archer. Actually, Tamatoma would have been fine. But Arjuna would not have been. I'm gonna... I do want to get the Eevee cards in Pokemon Pocket. That way I can finally run a 4 Eevee team. Watermelon, what? Excuse me, Watermelon. You need to stop. That's not what the 5th magic's for. Why, Fidel? How does that make any sense? Why would Final Fantasy XIV's live letter affect Fate Grand Order's live stream? I'm not going to get an SSR today. Yes, I'll put Merlin Bond CE on event. Bodica. Alright, Horseman. I'm stealing your luck, chat. But I've run out. It's not the well's dry. There's nothing left to tap. Miyamoto Musashi. I have not rolled for Raven yet. Raven looks to be the better of the two. Once again, I'm still curious about why Raven, when Raven is like an antagonist. I haven't read the Nikke story, but like, I can't imagine her switching her tone. Oh, it's bugged. They could have just given us Lily as an SSR. They could have given us Lily with Providence, though. You know. No, Raven and Crow are not the same thing. Victor of the Moon, piss off! Crow commits domestic terrorism. Raven murders people, but it's not terrorism. I get so many victors from the moon. You see it all the time. Like, it statistically is the same chance as Tsukumihara. Rage single. One single. Oh, that didn't work out. Ooh. I just realized also on NA, I'm about to hit Stormpod. I'm at Stormpod cap and we're about to take over a day. No, I haven't. The day hasn't switched over. It switches over this hour. You gotta finish Lost Spell. Your account is bricked. Every day you don't finish Lost Spell 7, it gets more and more bricked. That's the truth. I should move where that is, because the position's different now. It's now just a random spot on the screen. These are now just random spots. I mean, that one's not so much random. I cannot get the wheel to log me in. It, for the life of me, does not let me log in. It's like I've been IP banned or something. Which I don't understand. I just can't log in to get wheels. Committed Sudoku. Oof. This is in fact Gintama. Yeah. Anyway, back to what I mentioned at the start of the stream. Controversial opinion aside, I think the Donkey Kong game looks good. Hopefully, we get to choose the voice language. though, because once again, English voice actors are bad. It seems like only one character is actually voiced, and it's Pauline, but still. Yeah, for Donkey Kong. I think Donkey Kong looks good. No, Pauline is voiced. Pauline has it's voice acted. The monkeys talk monkey, but the humans talk human, and they speak. Okay, we don't know if she's 13. She could be a vampire that's 1,000 years old. We do? Oh no. Did they come out and say, guess what, guys? She's 13? Why? Why would they specifically state that? That seems to be... Why would they explain that? Look, I don't know. I don't know anything about no hurricanes. Look, for all we know, this is not the first Pauline. Maybe it's Pauline's granddaughter or something. Curb, I did not type saying cunny for her. What? When have you ever had me search anywhere for cunny? Like, you, what kind of delusional world do you live in? Your timeline? My timeline's been infected, by the way. It's got a bunch of weird stuff on it recently. And by weird, I mean, like, video game stuff in English. Like... Look at this, something about Digimon, some Donkey Kong thing. I don't know, Elden Ring stuff, Elden Ring, Donkey Kong. Okay, this is Fate, that's Fate. That's Pokemon. But look, it's just, it's all in English. Where's my Japanese posts? Here we go, some Japanese posts. I don't want this English stuff. It only leads to terror. English Twitter posts all lead to politics. Therefore, I will avoid English Twitter posts. Oh, the Merlin. That's right, the Merlin. Thanks, Flushy, for saying I know the cunning topic's exciting, but Merlin. No one's using Scotty. There we go. Do you need a pen 5?
Yeah. いらっしゃいだね、
I have the coins. I'm just lazy. I've just never fielded Merlin long enough to need a pen 5. And look, I have enough coins for one more pen. I'm not gonna do it though.
いいよ。その代わり、戻っ。
神よ。
むむむ。
I don't really use Merlin that much, and if I do, it's just once. He doesn't stay on the field. Why not use Shiki on the third wave? Because I have my level 50 Nito Alter, and that's all she'll ever do. That's all she's good for. It's all she does. Just got back-to-back Ravens. Congrats. Next week I'll have to, when I get paid, I'll have to try for some Ravens. Oh, you got 3 Ravens? Wow, aren't you special? Alright. Todd, thanks for the punching Gray Raven joke. Do you feel... Also, you spelled gray wrong. It's with an A. Yo, well, you're statistically and factually wrong. Oh man, someone redeemed skip the song? Okay. I'm gonna skip this. Thick liquid gurgle sound effect. No. Tog is being British. Tog is unfortunately British. Tog is essentially a British person in disguise. Australians are Brits been abandoned. It's true, the abandoned Brits, the punished Brits. Oh gosh. After I do these bleached earth, I gotta go back into the mines. The tower mines. I should finish the tower before Friday. So whatever I don't do here tonight, I'm doing it while I'm at work tomorrow. That's for sure. That'll be a fun experience. So, I was like, I just want to play the Pokemon DLC and stuff like that, right? You working on a federal holiday? Yeah, I work on a federal holiday. Nobody cares about like a federal holiday in the middle of the week doesn't mean jack. It's also the worst named federal holiday. Just saying. Also, yes, they don't matter in the private sector. A random, like, it's just a random day, essentially, for me. Because it doesn't affect anything. No stores are closed. Banks are closed. Not my bank. I'm not closed tomorrow. I still got work to do. The only benefit is when they add stupid federal holidays is my work adds another 8 hours into the floating holiday bucket, which is just a day we can take off any day of the year and the holiday. And guess what? I pick any other day of the year. I think out of my 45 days off, 100 out of my 45 days off, 13 of them are floating holidays, basically like federal holidays, but we're open on the federal holidays because we're a business that makes money, right? And so I just get to use those 13 days anywhere. So that's why I have like 45 days off a year, which, you know. Guess what? And I was off last Friday from work. And I put in under holiday time, so, you know. Oh, I still get time and a half on holidays. They still pay us time and a half. But, like, we're always open. So, like, why would I not work time and a half? It's June 19th tomorrow. A holiday that they just decided on for some reason. And gave it the worst name imaginable. They could have given it a name that was, like, nice sounding. But instead, they make it so that, like, unless I actually go and look it up, no one's going to know what it is. And you just sound stupid saying it. What do you mean it's always... I haven't heard of that thing till like last year. What does that even mean? I didn't hear of it till like a year or two ago. When did that even start? Oh, it's designated federal holiday in 2021. Yeah. So it's been like, what, 3 years? So like, I don't care. They could have given it a real name, but they didn't. What were they trying to like Did they think that the youth would think that name was cool?
アヌリスこれより先は罪に罰を死には導きをああその罪計り知れず我が
Like most federal holidays are pointless.
羅刹王に敗北なし
Okay, I searched it up, and in Texas they call it Emancipation Day, which is a much better name. That's such a better name. Sure, I'm not opposed to days off. I just think the name is really dumb. When it already had the reason why they didn't go with Emancipation Day is because that's what Texas calls it, and they probably hate Texas. But it's a better name because it actually tells you what it's about. That's such a bad name. No, I don't believe we have Columbus Day anymore. They called it something else. Wait, do we? Yeah, it's. Oh wait, no, it is still a federal holiday. Is it? Yeah, it is still a holiday. Huh. I thought they got rid of it. I'm gonna be honest. I think most federal holidays are dumb. To me, they're just a day off. If I had my way, and I do, I work on Thanksgiving. I don't care about Thanksgiving. I hate Thanksgiving so much. I will work on Thanksgiving. One, because you're paying me time and a half. Two, because everyone else is too busy killing themselves at freaking Bed Bath & Beyond trying to get a coffee maker for $5. That you know, they're not going to be bothering me. Okay, I know they're bankrupt, but it was the easiest name that I could think of. Christmas, I understand. Easter is a Sunday, so it's never an issue. The 4th of July, I understand. Thanksgiving, I understand, but I don't care about Thanksgiving, so I'd rather skip it. Tog, relog! Look, I don't think Christmas means much of anything to Christians. I'm just going to be honest here. Okay, maybe it depends on the flavor of Christian you are. Because, like, yeah, sure, you know, the church stuff surrounding, you know, around the time is definitely themed around there. But, like, you still just do normal Christmas stuff as well. Well, Christmas really isn't the birth of Christ. The day doesn't match up at all. It's just there because they co-opted a pagan holiday. I will say, there are some fancy Christmas light showings at some religious sites, though, that you can go see, and those are worth seeing. Those are worth seeing sometimes. Winter Raven? What's that? You want to know a place that's actually, that I've been a couple times that's nice to go around Christmas because of the Christmas lights? I don't know if you've ever, I can't imagine too many of you would even know this or go out and see it, but there's like, you know the Mormon temples? They put up Christmas lights every year, and they do these like little stuff there. They're nice looking. I don't know if you've ever been. Doesn't cost anything to go. Winter Raven is a neighborhood. I'm pretty sure there's one in at least one in every stadium, man. You don't want to be around Mormons? I grew up in Utah. It's fine. I was born in Salt Lake City. Fun fact. I've mentioned that before, right? I was born in Salt Lake City. I swear I've talked about it before. No, I was born and I grew up in Utah. I didn't move, when I moved out of Utah, I didn't see alcohol sold in stores or really know about alcohol until I moved to Seattle. It was really weird because they just didn't, like, it just didn't exist there. Someone said, why is New Match good? Because she's an amazing defensive support and an amazing DPS. I lived in Seattle. Well, I didn't live in Seattle. I lived near Seattle. Seattle is a hellscape. Thank you very much. No one with sense should live in Seattle. Was I sleepless? No, but I have seen Sleepless in Seattle at least 10 times. Now you might ask, if not more. You might ask why. Well, it's because my mother watched Sleepless in Seattle a lot. And as a child, I just was with my mother. And so I've ended up seeing Sleepless in Seattle more than a couple times. That's how I've also seen You've Got Mail. I have seen, so I have seen a lot of Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan movies due to my mother watching them all the time. Because, like, in the 90s, for some reason, there was a lot of Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan movies. There's got to be a couple more I'm not remembering. No, there were only 3? I swear there was more. But the one I remember the most is, in fact, Sleepless in Seattle and You've Got Mail. No, so I lived in a small town called Monroe. Now, Monroe at the time was a small town, but it had one thing, and one thing that made it an absolute pain every single year to live there, is Monroe was the small town that holds the state fair. The state fair takes place in a small town called Monroe, Washington. So every year, everything would be just packed because of the state fair. On the plus side, there was an artificial lake. Hold on. I wanna let me pull this up here. I can show you because I don't live here anymore. So you see, so I used to live, let's see here. I think it might have been this house. But like, you'd go out to the road and there's this giant artificial lake here. This is a fake lake. Lake Tai is a fake lake. But what it is there was a Shell station here, right? And this Shell station used to be a Shell / McDonald's. And this McDonald's would do like 25-cent double cheeseburgers some days. Like on Tuesdays, 25% or 25-cent double cheeseburgers. And so you'd haul on down there with a couple dollars and buy a mess of cheeseburgers. And then you'd go down to the lake. But oh gosh, where's the fairgrounds? I wonder if the fairgrounds are still there. They might not do it there anymore. They did move it. They moved it to Puyallup. No, it's not the where am I from. Oh, wait, no, I found it. Yeah, it's the Evergreen State Fairgrounds. It's here. And so, yeah, I used to live here, and man, it was really close. But I used to go to school in this area. Yeah, no, this is a town I grew up a lot in. Is this small little town here? I don't know what it does now, but that looks like a racetrack now, almost. I'm not sure what they do there. But anyway, so that's just fun history of where Rio Emerald used to live. I am wondering, like, because I swear I used to live. No, wait, it was 154th Street. Okay, so it was one of these houses. Let me see if I can spot my house. Hold on. Ah, I found it. I found it. I found the house where I grew up. Can I get a street view? Here it, yeah, okay. This was the house this is the house I grew up in. It has a lot of trees in front of it. I spent a lot of my youth in this house. Can we go back in time? 2008. Oh, this is closer to when I lived there. Yeah, this is what it looked like when I was there. So no, we didn't own the house. This is where I lived, not where we didn't own a house. Anyway, we had a watermelon, or sorry, a pumpkin we threw over the porch one Halloween, and it grew and covered the entire front yard one year. Yeah. Sorry, it was a pumpkin, not a watermelon. We threw a pumpkin over we were just throwing it away. We threw it behind the bush after Halloween because it was rotting. And it ended up growing into a full pumpkin. Yeah. So just thought I'd share that. I don't know. That's a little journey.
ね、あ、少し物足りないかも。で決めましょう。ウルトラでごめんなさい。成層圏から規格外の愛を込めて、その首筋にとっておきの口づけを。重さではなく水力、時空間、結晶封印、劣化アーツ、崩壊するがいい。
Hey, Faust.
カルデアの旅の
What's up? Thank you for the resub.
戦う意志の結晶です。そう簡単に
How is it doxing if we rented a place? Explain how a place that we rented, which, by the way, I didn't tell you when I lived there. I just explained that was like around the time. Can lead to doxing me.
狙いは一体ごよ少し物足りないかも。いいレボリューション。三立て鑑賞お手の物。
Right, well, that's when the Google image was. That was the closest time on Google image and it looked closer.
重さではなく水力風穴。セルフコールブラウス、ここで終わりです。
The only thing I know about the house after we moved is that the people who moved in after us were two gay guys.
主よ、しばしはい少し物足りないかも。私なら交代はこう使う。ボディは小さく、ゾーンは広く。手にした
The house got woke.
おとなしく引き潰されなさい。浄化の雨よ、叩き潰してあげましょう。レッドアーツ、崩壊するがいい。
What do you mean? What's that supposed to be? What do you mean was that? Fidel, speaking complete sentences.
地上の皆さんだけでは保護完了。あの個体ですね。私なら交代はこう使う。ボディは小さく、ゾーンは広く。手にした武器は月より大きく。おとなしく引き潰されなさい。楽園の妖精の名のもとに輝ける未来を示しましょう。約束された勝利の剣、あまたの希望は。
But yeah, I don't think the landowner is going to tell you who lived at the house at some random time. No, that's not 3 chats. That's 1 chat that just scrolls and flows upwards. You'll notice that if you keep talking, your chat will appear in the 2nd chat window. But it gives the illusion of motion. How dare you suggest I'm desperate enough to stream on Kick, though? How dare you? No one streams FGO on Kick. Just the other day, I approved it. No one is streaming Fate Grand Order on Kick. Not a single person. No clips. Filtered by all time. It's all in Spanish. And it has no views. No, the problem is I saw a CAD streaming there, which means he's tried and it clearly doesn't work. Because he had 2 views. Look, I know I'm the embodiment of a 2 view, but like I don't actually only have 2 viewers. Yeah, but why do that when I can have YouTube and I can have 20 some odd viewers extra for no effort? There's 58 bots watching the stream. You're all bots? Oh, good heavens. Wait, so is it you're all bots and you're like AI chat bots, or the chatting is all one person being schizo? Fidel, are you schizo chatting all of them? Are you controlling them all? Fifty-eight bots watching a pre-recorded stream. Dude, if I could pre-record my streams, I would say less dumb things. Let me see here. I was just pulling something up here. Anyway, 1% of ChatGPT is devoted to gaslighting my Twitch streams. That's cool. I'm glad I can take resources away from ChatGPT for it to try and gaslight me. I'm stronger than that, though. Only weak people call people strong? Okay, so if I call myself strong, you'd say only strong, or only, if I call myself weak, you'd say strong people don't call themselves weak. So it's a lose-lose situation. So what can I say about myself? I'm me, myself, and I am only myself. I can only be as I am. And as I am is forever I will be. Unchanging, unevolving, stagnant until death. The Cunny Commander. Oh, gosh. That name. That's such a name. Could you guys imagine calling someone that, like, in public? Imagine you're like hanging out and you're just like, I don't want to say at the mall, because even I didn't go to malls. Malls were, but like, where do people hang out? You're at a restaurant or something, And you're like, what's up, cunny commander? Okay, you say most you are. So imagine you're at like a convention. You're an absolute loser nerd, so you're going to an anime convention. Of course you are. And you call someone the cunny commander. Maybe they'll know. But then again, you call someone cunny commander, they probably look around expecting someone to be cosplaying a Blue Archive character. They go, or the teacher for the anime or something. I don't know. If someone called out Rio Emerald on the street, I would look back, yes. If someone's like, hey, Rio Emerald, I'd be like, I'd have to do a double take, because like, how would I not? I would die of shame after his baby. But yeah, imagine getting called that. Wait, Fidel, what do you mean? You refuse to acknowledge your real name? Or like you won't, if someone says, hey, Fidel, you're not gonna... I'm proud to say I've never used my real name anywhere on the internet except for Facebook, which I deleted my profile years and years ago, like 2 years after Facebook went live. So I'm pretty sure my real name isn't on the internet. When's the Grand Zerk thing? It's a Friday morning. Tog, it's more than 30 hours away, so it's not even tomorrow for you. It's like, it has to be later. Shut up. Shut up, Australian. Who you granting for Zerk? Castoria or Lohi, depending on what works best. Oh, look at you, you Australian cock. You're in your time zones? Like, it's such a good time zone. I'm close to Japanese time zone without having to live in Japan. Well, Tog, if it makes you feel better, it was 110 degrees today. 110 freedom unit degrees, by the way. I don't know what that is in commie units. I mean, I have a vague idea. Like, it's like 40, it's above 40 commie units, but like...
容赦はしません。教えて。ファーストウェイすべきことはただ一つ。優しい軸、わかりやすく、覚えやすく。簡単な問題です。行動のカナリアとかけて、日々のウサギとと。その心はただの猫ポイントですよね。スムージーサクリファイス。やれいしゅ。言われなくた。
Wait, what do you mean he thought it was... Why did he think it was a prank call? Because the police office called you? Or called them? It's actually a sting operation to arrest him. That's why he's so cautious.
多少いいですね。行きますよ、海生物。どんな場面でもあなたのせいで台無しです。
Look, the only reason to have disdain for metric units is because people who use the metric system don't shut up about it. Every chance they get, they'll call... they're like, oh, you use Fahrenheit? You subhuman moron! Kill yourself! And then they'll be like, boy, 30 is really hot. And I'm like, 30 is such a small number. Look, here's the funny part, is that as an American, I know how to use metric and imperial units. I know what a meter is. I know what a kilometer is. And in fact, I can cook in metric units. It's not that hard. In fact, it's very easy. Like, the metric system isn't hard. It's just imperial is also fine for humans. Who would have thought it's not great for science? Shocker, but it's fine for humans. Also, Fahrenheit is better for weather. 0 is cold. 100 is hot. Wow. Like, I'm sorry, when you're sitting there and it's like, oh, what's the difference between 20 and 25 degrees Celsius? 20 Celsius to F is 68 degrees. Whereas 25 is 77 degrees. 77 is like above room temperature and 68 is cold. 20 is cold. But like, that's only 5 numbers apart. 68 degrees Fahrenheit to 77 degrees Fahrenheit is a big range. I like my house to sit between 71 and 73. 70 feels too cold. 74 is when it feels a little too warm. That is such a smaller number. Like, but it's a range of like 4 numbers, right? You know, 71, 72, 73, 74, right? But for you, that's probably like not even a number. No, 70, you know 72 is what room temperature is, right? "72 degrees is room temperature." "70 is too cold for me." Oh no, I can actually, if I need to, I'm fine up to about 78 degrees before it starts feeling a little too hot. Well, see, Plushie, what does that have to do with temperature? Also, inches, feet, and miles are fine for just normal stuff. Like, what's it hurting? Nobody. It hurts nobody. Everybody's fine. It doesn't hurt nobody using that. I understand that you are the PhD student in a medical science thing, and it probably makes no sense to you, and it doesn't make sense. But it's fine just for just normal stuff. Who cares? Like, it's not like I can't get used to other systems. Like, for example, I actually use 24-hour clocks. My clocks are set to 24 hours, 24-hour times usually. But like, and that took getting used to, right? Because like it's 21 right now, right? It's 21:05, which is 9:05, right? But like, I got used to that because I got tired of not knowing how to read freaking Japanese gacha time postings. And so I'm like, I'm just gonna set my clock to it. And I did that for like 3 years. And now I'm perfectly fine with it. So it's not like I couldn't probably learn Celsius, but I don't want to. I don't want to learn how to tell temperatures in Celsius. No, it didn't take 3 years to learn, but it like to become like internalized. Like, so when you know, like when I look and I see 18, I know it's 6 p.m., right? Like to just do that internal like conversion, like instantly on the fly is a little different. Like obviously like when you're doing it, you're like, oh, I'm off. I get off, work at like 16:30, right? But like to mentally be able to immediately go, that's 4:30 if someone asks what that is, like it took a little time. No, I didn't say it took me 3 years to learn. I'm saying I had it set like that for 3 years, or I set it 3 years ago. That's how long ago I set it like that, and I just haven't changed it back. It didn't take me 3 years to learn it, but I'm saying I did it 3 years ago, and at some point it stopped being something where I had to think about it. Didn't take 3 years to learn it. I said I did it 3 years ago. You people are insufferable sometimes. You know that, right? You know that, right? GSSR tier list? Tier lists for GSSR are stupid. Just Just pick the one you want and hope you get lucky.
どういう意味です？
No, chat doesn't reflect streamer. That's an excuse. That's a coping mechanism. For when you say something stupid, you can just say, I'm just, you know, if I'm stupid, you're stupid. Ha 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 ha. No, you can't turn that on me. That's not my fault.
わかりやすく多少手荒くとも行きますよ改正
Neither am I.
どんな場面でもあなたのせいで台無しです嘘なので自称の騎兵に行って
I am also not a lolicon. Thank you very much.
そこ静かに悪には無知罪には重い体罰を
What am I, what loli, like, no. I've never actually done anything that just, like, nothing I've done screams lolicon. Thank you very much. You people just take things that are like, it's like a Venn diagram and like they're barely crossing over, but you like shift it so it's all in there.
無事終わりました内容いかがでしたか
I didn't grail Go, like I didn't even know Go was a child when I grailed Go. Thank you very much. By the way, if you guys wouldn't see it, but I would like to show what my name looks like in Fino's server right now. He did this. Fino did this to me. By the way, the colors move. It actually is like they fluctuate. So the colors actually move. So it's like a kaleidoscope like function thing. Fino's the one who did that. That was not my choice of name. I didn't choose that name. My name before was Rio Emerald. And then Fino changed it to I Am the Allegations. And then he changed it to Brad Inspector. Before was I Am the Allegations. What was it before I Am the Allegations? Right, it was Rio Emerald, just in Japanese. But he did. He did. Why would I change my name to Brat Inspector? He also... Oh, I haven't shown you... I have a special title on his server. You guys haven't seen that either. Look, I'm not a lolicon. It says it right there. Sure, he added the crying emoji for some reason. But it says it right there.
しょう。そしてバーいいですね。完璧に。どういう意味です？楽園の妖精の名のもとに輝ける未来を示しましょう。約束された勝利にして、あまたの希望は今一つに。よそ見は感心しませんね。デールズいい、わかりやすく覚えやすく。
There's no winning. You've all just decided
主の皆において
that I'm a lolicon and I can't win.
実は炎に精霊よ、この魂を救いたまえ。起立。
I am not his best customer. He's got people who pay him probably a lot of money. He probably makes a ton of money from commissions. Not a ton, but like he makes a living, I'm sure, off commissions. Does he? I don't know. I presume he does well enough.
改心するなら今のうちに騙し討ちのよくと。いいですね。多少手荒くとも。現在固定。主の皆において第7の死因よ。火よ。
Also, I've gained a new hatred for trade evolutions in Pokemon. I have like 3 Pokemon that I want to use because I've been playing through Violet still, and there's 3 Pokemon I want to use, or 2 of them, and 2 of them are trade evolutions. I have a Feebas, but you can't evolve that without trading for some reason still. And I have a Diplin, and I can't trade that with, and it's a trade evolution. And it's a trade evolution after it knows a move I don't have access to. So I need to find someone to teach it that move and then trade it back to me.
優しい。いいですね。はい。現在固定。主の皆において第7の死因よ。火よ。実は炎に精霊よ、この魂を救いたまえ。
Yeah, you need Dragon Cheer.
危険反応。
By the way, the Nuzlocke thing failed again, and so I just started doing a normal playthrough
マスター。
because I just wanted to play the game again. But I instead I immediately went into the DLC. If you immediately go into the DLC, it's difficult.
そろそろ衣替えの時期ですね。
But I was like level 30 by the time I finished it. I will say, it's a lot more of an enjoyable game. Well, can't you just relearn moves after you hit a certain level? Well, plushie, it may be bad in competitive, but like as a normal playthrough, I figure it'll be fine. Also, you should help me evolve these Pokemon, plushie. Fidel, plushie has beaten the game, and he can probably teach the Pokemon the TM. I don't know if you've beaten the game yet. Have you beat the game yet? No, I can't even buy the TM. It's only craftable after you beat the game and the DLC. So I can't even get it. What's good against Avengers? Is it rulers? It's moon cancer. Oh no, I forgot. Why did I think? Oh no! Oh no! I have. Oh, it doesn't matter. I was saved. You got kicked out for the daily login. Do I even have AoE moon cancers? I'm going with the berserker. Kiyohime, save me. And Arash. Sorry, I blanked on the type matchups. Might roll BB Summer at Christmas. Ah, but watch out, we're gonna get Christmas BB soon. We get another flavor of BB. Nice hand. Dude, if we get Summer Melt too, like an SSR Summer Melt, I'd go for that. But like, I don't think. Look, here's the thing. Summer Melt is a good standard farmer in a game where we don't use standard farmers anymore. See, here's the thing. It's the problem with Summer Melusine, right? Here's the thing. All of your favorite standard AoE arts loopers, right? All of your favorite AoE arts loopers that have no party utility, Summer Melusine, Summer Melt, this piece of garbage, like Durga, Da Vinci especially. Oh no, not Da Vinci. She has some party utility, but like they don't give anything to the party. And in fact, in the case of Melt and in the case of Melt is an active detriment to everyone else in the party. She doesn't just not work well in multicore. She's an active threat to multicore. Melt is an active threat to a competent multicore team because once again this skill is a vacuum. It's like Karen. Karen is an active threat to multicore. And this unit here just sucks for multicore. She's a very competent standard AoE farmer. But the problem is the game doesn't want just an AoE loop farmer anymore. That's not how you play the game anymore. And so, unfortunately, I don't want to say she's useless, but she's not useful. This thing's just not useful. Good in multicore. That's why if you look at like Melusine gets a pass because she does work in multicore because she has a 100% battery. Tonalico's the best in multicore. Daikokuten's not really... Daikokuten does work in multicore, actually. Daikokuten's only problem is their lowish damage. Lohi, obviously, top tier multicore. Castoria is good. Cream is good. Bad. Good in multicore. As a single target in multicore, functional. But you have to be careful with skill 3. Because she, once again, actively works against your party. Not as much as Summer Melt, but once again, an active detriment to everyone else in your party. Good in multicore? No. Not a farmer. And Space Rush. That's weird. Why are both melts active detriments to their party? What's wrong with the word detriment?
今更だ。
Why am I fighting another Avenger and... I don't need a thesaurus. Also, I've read extra. Nice PNG nerd. Okay, Changon might have been overkill here. What's wrong with her wanting feed pics? Oh, good heavens. I looked over, and I don't know what this is an opening to, but I see a super long anime title, and I see the word party in it, which means that it's some isekai slop opening. Slow life! I see the word slow life in it, too! What is this? So, I'm too stupid and dumb, so I got kicked out of my party, and now I'm living the slow life in the country, but I'm actually overpowered garbage. Is that what this is? I don't know. Like... What do you mean, the pharmacist? Dude, give me Summer Tonalico. Yeah, actually, no. Give me a Tonalico. Give me... I want... Give us an event where... It's a Tonalico event. You end up some. I just want something with Tonalico as the main character, not Morgan. So, Tonalico isn't the main character in Summer 6. I didn't say Lost Spell 6. I said I want Tonalico. Tonalico is Morgan. Okay, true. But that's like saying Liz is Carmilla. They're treated as separate characters in the game. It's crazy. I've used Geronimo cards with double Khazra, and his Buster card, when it crits, actually does good damage. And that does so much less without double Khazra on the field with him. Why are we fighting just Avenger? Is this a single target Avenger fight? This is terrible. This song is terrible. Is this from something? Because this is awful. This might have been overkill. You can still get service. Well, hold on. Babanshi isn't story locked. She's just limited. Bargist is story locked. But even if you wait, is but she's on a rate up, so you can still get her. Oh, I can do daily paid singles here. Oh, hello, Geronimo. Of course, Meltrilis' best character. Alright, we'll skip it. Tog says he hates it, so he skipped it. The YouTube playlist is off? Why? YouTube, start playing stuff. Meltrilis is so good. She's not even in OC3. I did, but I was ignoring it with dignity. You did the BB event recently because you knew play. Oh, so the first one, right? CCC. Yes, CCC is so. Melt was a just a side character. Like she's a minor character essentially in Fate Extra CCC. She's not that like major, right?
わかりました。
And Seraph is like literally just a complete like fixing of her character. No, I'm talking about in CCC, in the original PSP game. In the original PSP game, Melt is one of the bosses, and she shows up for a bit, but she's not the main antagonist. And you don't spend that much time dealing with Melt. And her character was less developed. But then the Seraph event comes around and like actually just like completely bumps up her character and makes her into a tragic heroine character. And Melt stocks have been on the rise ever since. That's why I have her 123 times. So I have her 120 in NA and in JP twice. Because she's a good character. She's good. She was not a child. No one thought Melt's a child. This is a child. So there's a difference between a minor character in a game and a minor character. Wait, yeah. Actually, Fujino is also a minor. I believe. Isn't Fujino a minor in Kara no... How old is Fujino in Kara no Kyokai? It just says late teens. Let me see here. Billions of years old, an AI, thousands of years old, mice, an old hag, 16, an adult woman, billions of years old, died, an adult at least, probably a child, AI undetermined, an adult, a teenager. They were in high school. Teenager, a high schooler, a child, a concept. So, you know, it's a good track record. Okay, this Hakuno is like 1,000 years old, so that doesn't count. Oh, Paracelsus? Dude, Paracelsus is bad. Paracelsus is bait. He's so like he was useful when the game was new, but like as you can see, I used him a lot when he was new, or like when the game was newer. He was very useful, but like he just doesn't have a purpose anymore. How do I have 4 FGO? It's only 2 FGO. 2 of those are the same thing. You see, these 2 are the same thing, and these 2 are the same thing. No, I'm not going to finish the event in one go. I'm not a psychopath. I got work tomorrow.
地獄のご承知すなわちここは阿鼻教官大円熱地獄
The Cosmo Drop account's on a different phone. I should have known this was a single target fight.
了解
急所ご用とあらスラッシュハッパ
Dude, he applies attack down every time you go to hit him.
やれやれだやれやれだ
ご急所をつきましょう
はいよ
アタック
Alright, Quartz, have a good night. I might need to actually,
やれやれだ了解了解と
急所承知
ブリンダナ行くぞ
bring a single target, a proper single target.
我が槍は全てを射抜く
I wish I had 10th hit still. She has freaking.
攻めじゃないか
スラッシュアタック
チキンレースだ俺
Oh my gosh, don't kill Caesar. I just want him for the next bar.
では切り札
ほう
すなわちここは阿鼻教官
I'm gonna have to quit out of this one.
モータルハウスブリゲイド
How's he not been affected by the confusion? Where's the stun?
風になるぜ悪いなマスター
Oh, the confusion's a skill seal.
ほう
急所をつきましょう
I forgot. Confusion's skill seal, not stun. It's not terror.
ゴールデンエナジー
Yeah, no, I lost this. I need a single target. I need a real single target. That stupid attack down on hit. It's so bad. Alright. Show me. Berserker. Do any of these have debuff immunity? Bird immunity. You'll be fine though. Yeah, I am playing with one-handed blindfolded. Makes sense.
任せな風になるぜ
華麗にピカーあれあこれはラブい
無茶を言ってくれるやれやれだ
テシパパパパ
All right, say all over this place.
あーこれやっぱパパパパ
鬼攻めじゃないか
That attack debuff sucks.
悪いなマスターやれやれだ
オッケー乗ってき
黄金
たよし
私は来た私は見たならば次は勝つだけのこと気持ちはもう鬼攻めじゃないかそう
All right. Say NP active.
チキンレー
Oh, hold on.
無茶を言ってくれる
Okay, will the attack downs ruin this? Okay, no, I think we're fine. She still did good damage.
風になるぜ
Just don't kill her. Alright, we're good. We've won. Easy mode. Say's a good character. Oh yes, Skaha Assassin sucks, by the way.
鬼塚
Good old Say Berserker. Such a good character. Is this the Uo song? I feel like this is. I hate being right. I hate being right. Sombaket's MP isn't that bad. So the thing with Sombakets you want to do is you want to just aim for a Buster Brave Chain, right? You want to Unga Bunga with her. She's also AoE, so you have to understand that she's a ruler. But if you want a better AoE ruler, there's EO. But you're on NA, I presume, so your evocation probably doesn't have a lot of stuff. Whereas the Japanese evocation has all of these units. Yeah, JP has so many more free units to go for. It's easier to get started in JP, I'm gonna be honest. For just free units. So you got Da Vinci, you got Satanta, you got Yori. Yori's super good single target. Liz, super good single target. Mediocre AoE. Mediocre. Good AoE alter ego. Very good single target archer. Good rider. Great support. Good AoE ruler. Mediocre lancer. Mediocre assassin. Good assassin. Okay rider. Good lancer. Good lancer. Mediocre saber. Mediocre saber. Mediocre berserker. Good rider. Ryoma's only a good rider because they buffed his NP. But like that's it. Nightingale's a good support. Shiki's a great assassin. The Liz here's are kind of just not good. Gray is good. Iris feels bad. Kuro's mediocre. Sieg is mediocre. Jerker is okay. Hokusai is okay. Liz is bad. Brave Liz is better than she was. Mixa is bad. Rider Kentoki good. Shooting bad. Ketz is okay. Nagnaria good. Rider Santa bad. Rider Santa bad. Assassin bad. Nobu bad. Kentoki good. Yeah. If you can't understand Japanese like at all, like if you don't know what if you look at like if you look at like this right here and this right here and you don't know what this is, it's a hard time. By the way, this is party in English and support in English. For the record. It's just in English. Support. Party. It's really funny how much of the game's menus are in English.
何か物入りかな
Event items by Mana Prism's shop, Pure Prism shop, Rare Prism. Now that's in Japanese, but that's evocation. But like, it's funny how a lot of them are in English. Dude, I don't speak Japanese. I just recognize Japanese. I recognize enough Japanese to get through the game. No, Duolingo's AI slop now, apparently. That's really funny to hear. Didn't they fire a bunch of people and replace them with AI? How awful. Well, the Uo-san's over. Thank you very much. Oh, I'm putting this next song up next because it is a banger. It's just a banger. I'm so glad I found this song again. It's such a good song. Man, I can't believe I'd forgotten about this song and lost it. You do love Bob-omb, but is her MP? No, her MP's not bad. It's not good yet, but it does actually become the best archer single target MP in the game after they buff it. You see, Bob-omb gets a buff later, and her NP becomes the best single target archer NP in the game. So, it's okay now. It gets a lot better. What single target archer NP is better? Ciel isn't an archer. I would say if you like Bob-omb, she's a good choice. No, her passive makes her a berserker against sabers. It's 1.5, it's not 2. Now for the record, straight Gex, I do need to show that I have a bias. As I do have enough coins to 120 her, and she is currently level 108. So, I mean, I'm not biased. But I am, in fact, grailing her to 120. But no, Bob-omb is a very good... Look, we're all allowed to make mistakes. When I was brand new to FGO, I fell for the bait. Everyone said that Kuro was one of the best units in the game. She sucks. She's bad. She's not good. Like, yeah, I don't like using her in Third Ascension. That's depressing. I understand the lore reason, but like, which is why her freaking summer form is really good. Her summer form is like has like the best designs. You got her Morgan outfit, her nerd library outfit, and her Cernunos or Kerununos outfit. All of her summer form ascensions are peak. Like this one is actually very nice. This one's my favorite. And this one's very cute. It is interesting because she has 3 separate names. She has like Keitku Mikukeru, then Vavanshi, and then Yosei Kishi Tristan here. So it just changes. So she becomes Fairy Knight Tristan in the 3rd. And then the final is back to Bavanshi. Being a girl in Fate Grand Order is difficult because every woman servant is gay. Well, c'est la vie. Her FA is really nice, I gotta say. And I love this 3rd Ascension, by the way. Babanji really made it out of the Fairy Knights with the best Ascensions. Because, like, Bargus is good, but this... Bargus in a maid outfit is peak. But why is this not an outfit? I don't like this outfit. I like this outfit. And I don't care for this one. But I like the maid. The maid is so big it like extends outside the card, which is really funny. Her boobs are so big. It like extends outside the card so much. And then Summer Melusine is very nice because her 2nd Ascension is closer to her 1st Ascension FA. I think her 3rd is fine, but I do like her 1st and 2nd a lot more, and 2nd is the best. Because the 2nd Ascension reminds me of this FA, which is, you know, nice. Then, of course, for the other fairies, Castoria 2nd is peak. 1st is okay. 2nd is peak. Because Alice outfits are peak. Thank you very much. And 3rd is okay. I wish she wasn't T-posing on us. But Alice outfits are peak. And then finally, Tonalico. 2nd is best. Followed by 1st and then 3rd. Not that I dislike Morgan, but I like Tonalico because I want to use Tonalico because I want to use Tonalico. Right? The only T-pose that is fine in the game is Melt's 3rd T-pose. Melt's T-pose is fine. Because it's really not a T-pose. It's more of a... Because, like, her legs are spread apart. So it's just like a star pose. Maybe. But my favorite Ascension is 2nd because I like the white and blue. And then the black. I don't know if you know, but I really like outfits that are combinations of white and blue. Like Lohi is a lot of blue, but like totally goes white and blue. I like white and blue color schemes. I also like Habitrot. Grailier Habitrots, guys. I was like KP's third out or special outfit. Third Ascension is the best. Tied with KP Alter. Oh gosh, it's 10 o'clock. Oh my gosh, I forgot I started streaming later than normal. I got work in the morning. All right. I just noticed it's 10. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for me tonight. I'm gonna go get dinner and then do things. I say that I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna get dinner and I'm gonna be up another like hour and a half, but I'm gonna be doing other things that I do at night during that time. So anyway, I will see you all on Friday. And on Friday, we will be doing Grand Berserker farming. I may do a very early stream on Friday when Grand Berserker goes live, because I'm off work that day and I work Saturday. So I will see you all then. Thank you everyone who joined and watched. I will see you then. Goodbye.